Well, you talked about the relevance of this. You know, it's got rebellion, resistance, fighting for equality and justice. For you as a young cat in this game, why was this film important for you to be a part of?
Well, you know, at the time I thought it was politically relevant with just the fact that you know, 1% of the population controlled so much of the wealth. But now, I mean, now I feel like it's even more socially and politically, you know, not just economically relevant. And people are starting to rise up and fight against oppressive powers. And I think it's really important. I think my generation's been relatively quiet and relatively asleep, and now they're starting to wake up. I'm happy to be part of this movie that, you know, kind of spreads that message. And it's just interesting to think that the same sort of power struggles have been going on since the 1930s.
How old are you now?
I'm 22.
This is a great role to dig your teeth into and really immerse yourself into. How was the experience?
Well, I mean, as soon as James called me and he said, basically, let's go make a movie about strike workers in the 30s with every actor we've ever looked up to since we were kids. So it's like Robert Duvall, Ed Harris, you know, Vincent D'Onofrio, Sam Shepard, who's like the, you know, the greatest playwright and great actor. So it was a dream come true just in that sense. And then the fact that I got to play such a interesting part and something that I haven't really gotten to do before, you know, it was sort of undeniable that I would go down there and hang out with James for a couple months.
Talk about producer, director, and star James Franco and what you were able to glean and soak up like a sponge off of watching him work.
You know, I'm just impressed with his work ethic and how he manages to balance all those different jobs. But I was telling a story about how he's like, you know, one day they told him because of the weather they were going to have to switch the order of the scenes for the week, and so he was going to have to shoot a scene where he gives a big speech. They were like, but do you even know the lines for that? Because we can maybe find something else. He's like, I'll learn them. And he just grabs them and he just like stares at the page for about 50 seconds. And
like
he's like,
Rain
I got
Man.
the speech. Yeah, it was crazy. So he's got some kind of, you know, insane intelligence that he doesn't let go to waste, you know, for a minute.
That's kind of a learning experience to see that
for
kind
sure.
of happen.
Yeah, because I would love to direct and produce and do those kind of things, be in control of material the way that he is at some point. So it's good to watch it, but definitely not ready now. So it's good to watch it, you know.
Will you give people out there a little slice of your other job?
So yeah, I just my brother and I just put out an EP in December called Public Places, and we've been working on the music for about the last year. And you know, sometimes it's hard to get in the studio together because we're both jumping around working so much, but it's nice with iPhones and stuff because you can just we can record songs and send them to each other and sort of work on things. And yeah, I'm proud of the music. We're playing a show at the end of March, and then we're going to keep playing around and stuff.
What kind of vibe? What give people a slice of your music?
You know, for a couple years we're doing more folk rock, and then I just think this is sort of more like, I guess like all alternative rock and stuff. And we love like the Replacements and Simon and Garfunkel and different people that, you know, from all over the board that were kind of blending influences.
A hybrid.
Yeah.
It's evolving as you go.
We've always sort of had a similar style, but it's just evolved. As we've gotten older, the songs have gotten more mature.